Merriam's online academy. Today we'll be discussing my top 5 tips for preparing Menuet and Rondeau for a performance, music festival, or an exam. Menuet and Rondeau can be found in the RCM Grade 2 book, which can be purchased by following the link in the description below. Before we begin, be sure to check out my full performance video of Menuet and Rondeau. So let's take a look at tip number 1. Be sure to keep the tempo steady throughout the entire piece. So when I'm marking students on this piece, here's a common thing that I often see. This piece is written in 3/4 time, but sometimes it turns into 4/4 time, like this. As you can see, I've added an extra beat at the end of every single bar. And instead you want to play straight through the line, keeping an even and steady tempo. So you notice right there, I went straight into the second line without stopping. So be very, very careful and diligent. Use your metronome if you've got one handy to make sure that you've got it steady and you keep going through the entire piece. Tip number 2. Play the right hand smoothly with an even and clear sound. So for this one, let's just jump into a different section, just for a little bit of variety. So I'm going to start in line number 3. You want your right hand to be really smooth and connected. To do that, play right to the bottom of the key for an even and clear sound. What you don't want is something that sounds a little bit like this. Do you see how that's uneven? I haven't let go of any of the notes, but that would be something else sometimes that I see, is something like this. Or if you don't have a good fingering here, something choppy like that. So keep it beautiful and even and connected so that all of the notes sound really, really nice and smooth. Here is tip number 3. Play the left-hand quarter notes consistently detached. So what do I mean by that? Detached is when you play the notes like this. Sometimes I've seen the song played like this. That is actually not correct for a Baroque style. And if you play the piece in an exam or a festival or somewhere where you're being graded and the left hand is all connected like that, you will lose marks for it not being correct in the Baroque style. So instead, make sure those notes are detached, like this. Hold the half note, short on the quarter note, hold the half note, and short on the quarter note. Tip number 4. Remember to include all the dynamics that are marked. Dynamics are super, super important when you're going into any sort of performance because it gives the piece some variety and really brings out the character. So let's take a look at what the dynamics are. At the beginning, we have a mezzo forte. The second line, we have a piano. The third line, mezzo piano. And the last line, mezzo forte again. These are easy marks to get if you can remember to do these dynamics. So first line, nice and strong. Second line, nice and soft. Third line, a little bit stronger. Fourth line, stronger again. Now we're back to the beginning and we're going to do the same dynamics again. So mezzo forte. And then nice and soft. that. So my final tip is to make sure you include the trill. So these are at the 2nd and the 4th line. The trills are also very important for getting a true Baroque style. And you can see the trills here and here. They're that little squiggle. So you want to make sure that you put those in. To do the trill correctly, I'm just going to jump right into that bar. On the first one, you do a DC, DC, and it's very, very fast, like that. Also, put the D together with the left hand, so it sounds like this. And you want to finish the trill before you play the 2nd left-hand note, like that. The same thing goes on the 4th line when you do this trill. For this one, you're going to go A, G, A, G. Again, it's very, very fast, like that. Play it together with the left hand and finish it before you play these notes. Like that. Thanks so much for watching my top 5 tips on Menuet and Rondeau. Be sure to check out more of the videos on our channel.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching Merriam's Online Academy. Check back here for more videos and don't forget to subscribe below.